gentlemen.
Morgan, you got any hair pomade?
The pot.
I made it big.
Again. You lucky people. Rest of you stop being so goddamn lazy and come over and say thank you to your Uncle Micah.
I've lost my mind, Mr. Morgan. Lost it entirely.
Nice to see you too, Reverend.
I've lost it. I used to be an intellectual. Now I'm just a fool.
Well, I've always been happy as a fool.
You all just laugh at me. I know you do.
So, da bin ich wieder. Aber irgendwie kommt mir vor, dass die Bildqualität richtig am Arsch ist. Kann das sein? Wenn ich mich so schnell drehe. Mal probieren. Ist hier ein bisschen verschwommen, kommt mir vor. Ja, wenn es euch nicht passt, dann müsst ihr es halt melden. Nicht sagen, grüß, da stimmt was nicht. So, wo waren wir genau? Kapitel 3. Kapitel 3 waren wir genau. Wir haben ein neues Lager. So, können wir notieren. Also müssen wir gleich da in die Nähe. Mr. Dutch. Hey, Mr. Dutch.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Bin gespannt, wo wir hinspazieren.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, dude. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fish.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Ich habe ein Edels raus.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
Oh. I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Oh weh. Ich kann nicht ruhig bleiben.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot. Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Oh weh.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolishness.
Schleimen oder wie?
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Pull me up.
Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
Wenn der runterholt mit dem Lass, ist der
What the
kaputt.
hell are you doing?
You fellas couldn't arrest a blind woman.
Au!
Faster! Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. Will you stop that? The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. What is that all about? Get to the side of the train. Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Hey, stop that.
So, Schlägerei.
Bastard! I didn't do nothing. Arrest me now. Let go.
Willst du mich mal loslassen, du Sack? Schön vorne ran. Indiana Jones.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Ich schub's einfach runter. Oh mein Gott! Irgendwie habe ich mich verklickt, aber wie? Weiß keiner, sollte auch keiner wissen. Hüpf. Mein Hut schon wieder. Scheiß auf den Hut. Dass ich schon wieder runterplumps. Ich hau lieber den Trottel runter. Tschüss. Ich hab schon lange Haar.
Can't do that. Come on. You gotta have some fighting.
Ein Messer, du Sack, du. Oh, der kann ja gar nicht abwehren, oder was? Ah, jetzt ist das Messer weg. Da ist ja der Welt vor hier. Zack, da liegt er.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Oh, das sieht aus, ey.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
For what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Auf mit
There
dem
you
Zipfel.
go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Ich darf hier keine Waffen
Up
verwenden.
there on your left is the Rhodes parlor house.
Ah, hier kann man einfach keine Waffen ziehen, alles
Very
klar.
reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Ich hoffe, die haben einen Stall.
Oh, good,
Brauchen ein
they're
neues
back.
Pferd.
And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Hey, fellas.
Just plain shocking.
Howdy, Partner.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Lass angehen.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more.
Jetzt halt zu blöd zum Angeln, aber probieren wir's. Ups. Ich hab meinen Hut verloren.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Den sehe ich nie mehr.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Die Pferde von den zwei sehen so elegant aus. Muss man heute noch ein Pferd zulegen, nice. Nicht immer nur darüber sprechen. Pass doch auf. Der Blinker von dem war nicht an. Wir müssen schneller reiten. Da schläft doch einem das Gesicht ein. Ganz ruhig. So eine Kutsche.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Ich finde halt Angeln irgendwie, keine Ahnung, kompliziert. Wie im echten Leben. Wenn ich im echten Leben angeln gehen, dann habe ich wenigstens was zum
I saw
Essen.
some boats around. Good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Oh.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Das ist geil. Schwimmen.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Want a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. That feels like a bite. Ha! Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. Okay, that was a bite. Got him?
Something's nibbling. There we go. Shit, got away.
Da kommt mein Fischi, mein Fischi.
you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Got one.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20. 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." He replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore. Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
Oh Gott, oh Gott, daran gedacht.
Thank you.
Was ist mit dem Pferd?
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me something.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners, we come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think
I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them. So, Schulden. Ah, Waffen verboten.
Fixated on this pocket watch Dutch had. Big fancy thing it was. It was a greedy bugger. And hungry too. I hadn't eaten in 3 days. So I thought to myself, I'll rob this pair of bastards. So I followed it out of the van.
Come on now, boy.
I followed down this alleyway. They pulled out my gun, they pressed me within a check.
Also, warte mal. Dies, da gibt's kein Stall, ne? Was war das nochmal? Nee, nicht Postkutsche. Stall. Strawberry. Was ist das? Das ist gar nicht so weit weg. Du willst erstmal das besseres Pferd holen, ja. Das ist mir zu mürrisch, das dicke Pferd. Hört. Abkürzung. Wildschweine. Nope. Ich will ein neues Pferd kaufen. Zaun. Was? Reite ich schon wieder von Mist zusammen hier? Pferde kaufen.
If you want me to keep that overnight, there's room in the stable. These breeds got a lot of courage. Good in a scrap.
Aber dieses Pferd kann ja auch schneller werden nochmal, ne?
Used to have a good cobbler across the way.
Ich
His old
probier's
lady
einfach mal.
blew his head clean off. Take care of that nag. Come back and see me.
Sieht immer schneller aus. Muss aber nichts heißen, ne? Fühlt sich aber schnell an, auf jeden Fall. Geh weg, du blödes Viech. Dummes Ding, du! Aha, was will der dort? Sind überall Waffen verboten? Geh doch weg, Schweinchen.
Good boy.
Ich muss das Pferd irgendwo verbessern. Verbessern. Bessere Hufeisen drauf machen oder was? Ja, es gibt hier keine Waffen, habe ich verstanden. Also ich bin ja schon hier. Tischler. Mein Beruf. Tischler haben früher immer die Särge gemacht. Hä?
Don't look quite right.
Da kann ich gar nicht reingehen. Oder wie? Jetzt breche ich halt ein, ist mir egal.
I ain't never gonna get the hang of this.
Der ist noch am Arbeiten.
When Hughes? Start picking out a box for yourself. If you don't got that money, you owe Leopold Strauss.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you? Or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you.
Ein Nachricht.
But,
Mein kleiner Bruder hat mir ein Foto geschickt. Er spielt das Spiel.
Come with me to the churchyard. And stay close. Hmm?
Alright.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
You ain't the first to put his hand in the collection box, and you won't be the last. Rest a little easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
Okay. You head on in the church, I'll keep watch.
Well, it ain't in there. It's under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Jesus!
Well, she got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
Was?
Oh, damn it. There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody. We don't want no fuss.
Don't be shy. Ain't no one around.
Just my aunt?
You two might want to find somewhere a little more private.
We was fine until you got here, mister. Good day now.
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Come on! I knew we shouldn't have been here.
You missed your chance, boy!
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Oh, gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
Das ist hier schon verpisst, der Sack.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
Na gut. Die Missionen sind auf jeden Fall witzig. Ich habe keine Waffen. Ne? Ja, doch, ich kann eine Waffe tragen. Ah, bin ich geil aus dem Ort draußen? Nee.
Hello there,
Sorry.
sir.
Church grounds are closed.
Okay. It's, good of you to be doing it out of hours, I guess. I'll come back in the morning.
Ich probier's mal zuerst höflich. Aber die machen sie ja Ärger wahrscheinlich gleich.
Hey, look, we're closed for some excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella. Oh,
Damn choir boy.
Get the hell out of this churchyard. Are you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher?
you hear this fella?
I heard him all right.
We're gonna lick you, bastard.
War ja klar, da kriegt er. Ah, ne, die Wappen.
You gonna get it.
Gute Nacht. Jetzt die Mütze wieder. Sieht so bescheuert aus, aber egal.
Alright, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
What you find?
But she had a brooch here. It looks like diamonds.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this.
Mhm. Übel. Übel, übel, sprach der Dübel. So, nächste Schulden.
Alright, well, I'm out of here.
Mhm. Verzieh dich.
You heard about the wedding party and I got bushwhacked.
Bisschen
It's been real greasy bossy
füttern.
Things keep getting worse, don't
Bisschen Schleim über dem Pferd. Wo ich fütter sind, ist kackt.
Just heard they have over 1,200 signatures to remove the governor.
Alright, boy. Alright, boy.
Ich freue mich schon extrem auf den Online-Modus. Und dann richtig besoffen wieder. Du musst besoffen bestellen.
Don't want any trouble. Just passing through.
You look like you might need a few smacks to set you straight.
You threatening me, you pissant?
Stupid bastard's got a problem with authority.
Suck.
You up against real men now. You're done for.
Au.
I guess I was told.
So ein Penner. Er hat angefangen. Ich nehme jetzt halt diesen Hut von dem da. Oh, ist geil. So Rebellen. So Rebellenmütze.
Idiot.
Same goes for you, sons of bitches! Out of the way!
Goddamn bracelets sneaking about here.
No, Jesus, damn it!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep. Caliga Hall. And that's as close as you're getting to it.
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Emmett Lee. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Okay.
Obliged.
Oh, also eine Hütte. Sieht ein bisschen aus wie vom Dingens, Hilltop. The Walking Dead.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Okay, boy.
Kackt er einfach mal vor die Haustür hin. Ey. Also eigentlich mein Pferd. Ich schlug auf. Aha.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but here's hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved. Gang feuds, it seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please. Oh, look out for their dogs. They're worse for strangers than ours are.
Ooh. Brauche ich natürlich mein Pferd.
Braithwaite Manor is southwest of here.
Oh, das ist jetzt schon auf Stufe 3.
Come on.
Ich habe jetzt auch keine Schießereien anfangen, weil ich sie wahrscheinlich alle vernichten würde. Die ganzen Gangs und Banden und komischen Häuser hier. Game of Thrones in Wilden Westen-Style. Oh, was macht man? Oh mein Gott. Ich will hier irgendwie durchschleichen, alles klar. Ich schleiche mir einfach mit dem Pferd durch. Warum nicht? So, Pferdchen.
Stay.
Aber man kann dem Pferd sogar Befehle geben. Hört. So, hier überhaupt Leute umbringen. Im Notfall. Lieber die als ich. Oh Gott sei Dank ist da gerade Nebel, ey. Nebelig. Macht das cool aus. Ich verstehe mir so ein Fan von Wilden Westen. Oh mein Gott.
Can't have folks just wandering through here. I'm going to ask you to leave.
Hey, I'm just a tourist. I don't suppose you mind my walking through these grounds. I got a guidebook talks about the big plantation house.
Your guidebook's about to get you shot, Yankee. Get out of here.
That's real hospitable. Good day.
Can't have folks just wandering through here.
Oh mein Gott, was mache ich? Das war nicht geplant. Und das wollte ich nicht schießen. Oh mein Gott. Arthur. Oh, meine Mütze ist weg. Also geklaute Mützen kann man nicht behalten. Okay. So hat denn der Sack mich gesehen eigentlich so weit? Achso. Oh, schlagen könnte man so mit Kreis. Ach, krass. Nein, das ist eine Wache. Ich weiß, dass es kein Assassin ist. Der könnte einfach irgendwo klettern. Muss ich genau hin eigentlich? Also nicht aufs Haus, oder? Kann das sein? Oh mein Gott. Wieso gehe ich da nicht außen rum und schwimme einfach hin? Da hinten ist eine Wache. Nicht so viel Lärm. Ups. Ja genau, Vogel. Das ist ja lustig aus, wie der so schnell gebückt läuft. Gollum!
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or... I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Briefträger. Das wird am besten schwimmen. Er kann, glaube ich, gar nicht schwimmen, ich Idiot. Er wird wahrscheinlich gar nicht schwimmen können. Wo ist jetzt einfach alles rot? Ich sehe gar nichts mehr. Wo sind die Wachen? Ah, doch, sieht man doch noch. Achso, ich muss einfach nur das Anwesen. Um das geht jetzt. Darum ist es so rot. Man, so kommen die Geräusche, diese Vögel hier. Ja, wo ist denn der? Ja, können wir gleich wieder hingehen. Komm, das Pferd. Steht aber nichts an, dass es nicht hört. Das Pferd ist cool. Ja. Pferdchen, Pferdchen, Pferdchen. Ich will hier gar nichts. Bin hier schon wieder weg. Wie oft das geht. Es sind so viele zerstörte Häuser. Vom Bürgerkrieg wird das nicht. Oh! Vom Bürgerkrieg wird das nicht sein. Hallo? Wie sieht die meiste zerstört aus? Boah! Jetzt können wir weit springen. Ich laufe den Scheiß, oder? Kann das sein?
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Mount up, all right, and follow me to Rhodes. Come on! Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray! Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun, my friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign. We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we fetch the water.
Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Banker Road, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick, and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
Easy there.
Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb.
Sind schon welche verärgert.
Almost there. Take us just a little further, please.
Frauenrechte.
This spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down!
Come on! Talk to Sergeant! Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Here! Oh my God! Go shit! And cause all this trouble! You don't even know what to get!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural! This is nonsense!
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat!
Is philosophy dependent on biology?
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that.
What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was a
Bo,
cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
Schlachtfeld?
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years.
Rennpferd.
She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. I don't know. This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but...
You should leave.
I will, as soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
Da steckt schon wieder Geld ein. Oh, ich habe mal wieder Gold geschafft. Hört, hört. Oh. Nichts Besonderes.
Come on, boy.
So, ab in die Stadt. Hier ist in der Stadt eigentlich wieder ein Hotel. Gemischtwarenhändler, ist klar, da gehen wir dann. Salou. Also nicht zu Mützen. Aber gemischt Dings gehen wir schnell.
Yep. Yeah.
Ui.
I've seen things. I've seen bad things. Hey, mister.
Oh, ist das nur so ein Kriegsveteran. Ja, $1.
Sure. Well, thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here. Yeah, it was you I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here. A bunch of no-good white trash. Yeah, they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
New in town? Don't miss the
Hello,
tobacco.
bitte.
Just behind the door there. Oh, that's the whole range.
Achso, warte mal. Können wir jetzt bei dir mal das Zeug verkaufen? Dann dieses Amulett.
Well, that was fun. Okay. Better not be stolen, all right?
Mensch, wer nimmt denn das Zeug hier? Das ist $25 wert. Ich muss das Zeug mal loswerden. Ah, Kleider. Ganze Outfits kaufen, das ist cool. Warum ist das gesperrt eigentlich?
No need to bluff. You want one of those little dolls, don't you?
Oh mein Gott. Staubmantel. Staubmäntel sehen immer cool aus.
That's popular.
Ah, so kann man besser gucken, okay. Nein! Da verklickt er sich noch.
A lot of folks like that.
Schon wieder verklickt er sich. Grüß! Jetzt da coole Sachen. Das sieht, glaube ich, nicht so schlecht aus. Eine andere Farbe noch. Oh nein. Boah, ist das teuer.
See that display over there? Arranged that myself. What the hell am I doing with my life?
Da Staubmantel kaufen. Was Blaues wieder anziehen. Was Rotes.
Always running out of that.
Noch ein Hemd dazu.
Yep.
Das zeige ich dir schon an eigentlich. Nicht lesen, ansehen.
That's popular.
Komische Mode, ne?
Always running out of that.
Es gibt einfach zu viel Zeug. Online-Modus, okay. Da freue ich mich schon voll drauf, aber so ein kleiner Modus. Oh, was ist das hier? Das. Aber, hier, ich muss gerade sagen, Stiefel, wäre mal wieder cool. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Das klingt schon wie so eine Frau, so, oh mein Gott. Ich bin ja nie fertig. Ich kaufe mir selber etwas fertig. Es gibt sogar Handschuhe.
It's all good. All of it.
Es gibt Handschuhe sogar. Es ist brutal.
Okay.
Es ist so cool. Wie ein Swimmingpool. Halsbinde. Was kann das? Okay.
What's caught your eye?
Ah, okay. Hosenträger ist nicht so wichtig. Oh nein! Essen fürs Pferd sich mal kaufen. Okay.
This here store's my whole life. That's why I drink.
Vorräte. Krieg ich so Essen für Brötchen. $40, was?
Here.
Kekse. Es ist cool, steht einfach ausverkauft drauf. Wahrscheinlich, weil ich so voll bin mit dem Zeug.
Last
Ne?
for years. Unnatural if you ask me.
Ah, Hüte.
Something else you're after?
Sieht jetzt so cool aus. Aber ich brauche noch Hüte. Ich brauche Hüte, ja klar. Ich brauche einen Hut. Der Chris, der babbelt. Oh, warte, wir müssen das gucken.
The things the ladies of roads say to each other when they're browsing these shelves, like they forget I exist.
So. Was denn da? Kleidung. Kaufbedeckung. Da bin ich irgendwie vorbei.
Seen what you're after?
Ja, wo ist denn der passende Hut dazu?
Trouble at the woolen mill down the way there. Seems there aren't many good folks without enemies these days.
Da passt nicht so perfekt.
St. Denis has all the action, it's true. But if you want real class, you know. All right.
Machen wir nochmal die Hemden.
Always running out of that.
Also ne, Hemden haben wir schon angeguckt, Leute. Normal.
That's it for now.
Sonst habe ich alles, glaube ich.
Have you ever seen such a clean and tidy store? Or such a bored man?
Jetzt sieht der richtig schick aus, ja. Also ne, Taschen. Taschen kann man ja auch kaufen, glaube ich, oder? Wo war das eigentlich? Oh, Chris. Jetzt will das wissen. Vorräte. Kleidung. Was ist sowas? Nee.
I hear folks say this town is going downhill. It'll take a lot before the genuine roads people let the standards slip, let me tell you.
Mit Munition wird das auch nicht sein, ja? Taschen. Was?
Yours.
Got what I need.
Wo sehe ich das jetzt?
Bye.
Boah, der cool aus jetzt, ey. Okay, hier muss doch die Kamera sein, ne? Kamera, sage ich. Also die Handschuhe hat er an. Sogar Handschuhe an, ey. Das ist cool. Aber wie das mit der Uhrzeit geht, weiß ich noch nicht ganz.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan.
Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
That's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Super Sheriff.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this.
Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now.
And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Ich hasse Kutsche fahren. Bitte, oh, ich fahre damit, Gott sei Dank. Aber ich habe keine Waffen mit, ne? Achso, hier sind keine Waffen. Hier sind die Waffen verboten.
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That bad rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes.
I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently.
You could try washing once in a while.
Hey, come have a look at this.
Ui, das sieht ja übel aus.
Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right again here. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are, selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we...
Hope no.
Find here, we bring
Oh,
them
meine
alive,
Waffen.
understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the ride.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea.
Hush.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
Forget the rider. Don't round him up later. Get the other one.
You wait here. I'll deal with him.
Okay. Make it quick.
Ich weiß nicht, wie das mit der Faust geht. Das habe ich schon mal probiert. Von hinten anschleichen. Also ich schlage ihn einfach. Ah. Au! Oh.
Quick, hide. Another one coming this way. Yeah.
Schwarzbrenner. Oder baut dieser Schwarzbrenner? Ah, ich sehe gerade. Mann, so ein Schnaps oder sowas, oder?
Just drop him with the others. I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah.
Ich glaube, ich habe schon angezündet, oder? Das wird ausgemacht. Wo liegt das Teil jetzt? Das Ding brennt ja schon! Holy moly! Es geht wieder los.
Where did these sons of bitches come from?
Sorry, boys. We're
Taking blood for everything.
Das sollen wir jetzt echt machen. Hier ist ein Bastard.
No.
Let's find Dutch and
Ui.
get out of here. Why are you doing that?
Fine by me.
Are we getting out of here then?
How does it feel, being a fine upholder of the law?
Not that different to our normal lives so far. Who were those fellers?
Not sure. Probably the people they were selling to. Guess we can't ask them now.
And I thought I was protective over my liquor.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
Boah,
What do you
schreit er
mean,
laut.
young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Rennen annehmen.
Okay, you're on. That's the spirit.
Sag mal, wenn
Okay,
ich...
on my word. Set, go.
Oh, der Sack.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Kannst mich gerne ab. Los, rein, schneller, Pferdchen. Das ist mein erstes Rennen. Mach ja nicht schlapp, Pferdchen. Nicht schlapp machen. Schon schneller, schneller. Komm schon, Papa braucht neue Schuhe. Vielleicht gibt's Geld dafür. Ich brauch Geld. Boah, neue Schuhe habe ich schon gekauft. Nein, mein Pferd war schlapp. Aber schneller, schneller. Du musst es durchhalten. Unbedingt noch ein besseres Pferd anscheinend. Schon vorm Ziel. Nicht schlapp machen. Fall mir ja nicht um. Das gibt's doch nicht. Wo ist das Ziel? Komm schon! Puh.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
Hallo Super Goofy. Nee, was für ein Glitch? Ich bin kein Glitcher, ich hasse Glitcher. Aber sag mir trotzdem, wie der Glitch geht. Vielleicht mach ich's doch. Oh, ich kann es nicht mehr abwarten. Ich brauche unbedingt den Online-Modus von dem Spiel. Unbedingt. Man kann echt ein Geld-Cheat oder wie? Oder hat ein Glitch? Ja, Glitch und Cheat ist was das gleiche. Muss man unbedingt mal speichern, hey. Unbedingt. Oh, dankeschön. Aber du weißt eh, im Online-Modus geht das da nicht. Da müssen wir dann wirklich dann vielleicht eine Bank ausrauben, einen Zug ausrauben. Ich bin so gespannt. Du weißt auch nicht, zufällig, wann dieser Online-Modus rauskommt, gell? Spiel speichern. Das richtig überspeichern. Immer aufpassen, nicht, dass ich da auf einmal Spiel laden drücke. Das wäre zum Kotzen. Ich habe da schon mal fast vergessen zu speichern mit dem Spiel. Oh, 28%. Ja. Schickst du den Link dann einfach bei WhatsApp? Diesen Freitag schon, oder wie? Bin ich ja noch gar nicht bereit. Ich hab das Spiel noch gar nicht durchgespielt. Hast du schon eigentlich durch, die Story? Die Story geht schon ziemlich lange in dem Spiel. %. Also vom Story oder allgemein das Spiel? 50%. Weil 50% vom ganzen Spiel ist schon ziemlich viel. Was man hier noch alles machen kann. 50% Story, nice. Eigentlich wollte ich das Spiel eigentlich platinieren, aber ich krieg da immer weniger Bock drauf. Ist mit ewig lang dran.
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. Just saying thank you, brother. I can call you brother, can't I?
I think I like you even less when you're friendly.
You're the first person ever told me
Ich wollte eigentlich den Livestream jetzt gerade gleich beenden. Ja, 20, ja. Ist aber wirklich so. Das ist aber genau gleich wie bei GTA 5. War das genau gleich mit den Trophäen. Bei Metal Gear Solid 5 auch. Ich glaube, da muss man das Spiel wirklich lieben und leben.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead.
Wo hab ich jetzt da
Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Oh, das wäre sehr nett, ja. Mit dem Link. Solange es noch geht, muss ich das auch ausnützen. Guck mal, die Mission mache ich noch. Gespeichert habe ich, ja.
Arthur.
Hallo.
So, what do you think of the place?
Seems fine. For now.
Ich nehme lieber das Pferd mit.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
So, mein Pferd braucht ja mal eine Pause. Aber ich habe mir normal was zum Futtern dabei für das Pferdchen. Okay, das Pferdchen. Komm her, Pferdchen. Füttern, nicht führen. Ich verklick mich da immer wieder. Ja, ich schau den Link nachher dann gleich mal an. Muss ich das auch gleich mal probieren. Das ist schon kaum, wenn ich es morgen probieren will, dann geht's nicht mehr.
Hey, Arthur.
What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Oh, ich hasse Kutsche
Thank
fahren.
you, John. We'll
Geht das
see
bei
you
mir so?
later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old
Und ich sage dann auf jeden Fall Bescheid, dass ich's, ob ich es kann oder nicht. Dann schreibe ich dir dann am besten.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
Klingt auch viel besser als schwarz gebrannter Moonshine.
Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay, okay. She's at the house.
Cool, das sitzt selber darauf.
We'll be watching you.
You heard
Ja,
the
ja.
man. Driver, proceed, please.
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you.
Oh, ist die hässlich.
Seems that's
Richtige
easy
Hexe.
enough. Wanna do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right.
Was hat sie vor?
The Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were. Especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Valentine. Oh, ich vermisse diese Stadt.
A lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing, Justin. You know how
Oh,
I
es
feel
ist da nicht
about
frontaler
that.
Zusammenstoß. Das hatten wir schon mal. Beziehungsweise halt ich.
Idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. Idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh.
Whoa.
What about you?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You can't speak. You're turned idiot.
Bist blöd geworden. Ich kann nicht mehr reden, okay.
Broke poor Mammy's heart. There, there. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
Es ist so brutal. Der Humor von dem Spiel ist so richtig wie GTA halt.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. Her mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Ich hab doch schon schöne Sachen. Die sieht doch nicht aus wie ein Doofi.
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin.
Melvin.
This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor.
Also ich muss echt sagen, die ganzen Missionen, die sind wirklich immer einzigartig irgendwie. Klar, es wird da sehr oft herumgeschossen oder so, aber...
Gentlemen! My name is Milton. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them, so hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your luck. I'll have one, Fenton. A gift. Mount Bless us all.
Just keep them coming.
Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy.
Sag mal, trifft der überhaupt?
Gray won't be happy about this.
Another whistle, Fenton. These men are dry. Unity. Now it's your opportunity.
Where the man then?
Come on. Come on. We got work to do, my boys.
Bitte schön. Trink, trink. Alles gratis.
Over here, Fenton.
Boah, das geht aber lange.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya? Keep drinking. There's plenty more where that came from, and it's all. Come on, Fenton. They're getting thirsty.
Oh, the wife is gonna kill me.
Egal, trink gleich.
Went out for milk.
Come on, Fenton.
Ja, ist ja gleich rein.
Don't keep them waiting, Fenton.
What hit the spot? Keep 'em coming, Fenton.
Just keep them coming.
Drink up, drink! Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You.
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Jump. We're
das
in
ist ein Veteran.
advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him.
Wilde Schießerei. Oh, eine schöne Schnaps geschossen. Schön.
You think we wouldn't fight?
Machen wir Dead Eye. Trinkt mir aber was.
Hey, Arthur. Help me.
Ich habe wieder meinen Hut weggeschossen. Schöner Hut. Fick dich.
Playing the wrong game. Hey, hey, this way.
Au.
You can steal from us? You're dead men. Let's go.
Scheiß doch die Wand an.
Come on, Bacon. Stop that wagon. Yep. I'm getting this out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, Arthur.
Over there. They got out the back. Coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
Ich liebe Zivilisten.
Coming out of the alley.
So blöd, was machen die? Noch einer. Oh.
They really aren't happy about this.
Geh doch kaputt. Keiner will dich haben. Ich bin deine Mutter. Zug. Holy shit.
Hey, train! I see it! I want both those sons of bitches dead!
Oh. Ein Pferdchen! Nicht zack. Oh mein Gott. Böse. Hoppla. Vielleicht für den Arsch geschossen. Sehr gut, wie viele Leute haben denn die Bahn von denen? Fahrplan.
more of them?
Don't think so.
Bisschen schwarz gebrannt habe ich sogar noch.
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertising.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Mob Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
Fenton. Er ist behindert geboren. Seine Mutter musste bestraft werden, darum ist sie tot.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaites' prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Das war mal wieder was. Und es ist schon wieder Nacht im Spiel. Wie gestern. Kann ich am besten ausklinken hier. Darum sage ich auch hier. So, ich verabschiede mich jetzt einfach mal. Sage gute Nacht und schönen Abend noch. Oder so ähnlich.